There needs to be a place that's protected in the memory of those people who are enslaved here.
These families' lives were bound to this land because of plantations. They were brought here to work these plantations and remain here and die here and be buried here.
So many stories like that, too many stories like that, but a single tree that survived for more than a century, that can be a key clue for locating the lost graves of long-forgotten enslaved people in Louisiana. That's just part of what our next guest discovered in a new video story from the New York Times. So we want to welcome in to BNC and to start your day, Imani Jacqueline Brown, a researcher with forensic architecture, and Alexandra Eaton, a video producer at the New York Times. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate that. Let's start with you, Imani, because at forensic architecture, you guys apply technology such as digital modeling, right, with research for investigations. Walk us through that process of discovering these sites.
Sure. Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Thanks very much for having us. With this process of estimating the probable locations of cemeteries of historically enslaved people in Louisiana, we used a process called cartographic regression, which is not quite 3D modeling, although we also do use those techniques in other aspects of our investigation, such as recreating an antebellum plantation. But what we've done is source historic maps over the course of 140 years. We've done a process of georeferencing them, so actually pinning their coordinates to contemporary satellite images, mosaicing them, so taking individual map sheets, right, that show a specific area and kind of aligning them so that we can follow the flow of the Mississippi River. And then we went through a very kind of complex and intense process of analyzing these maps, discerning the certain logics, the capitalist logics that plantations use in order to reorganize territory, to reorganize life, and also manage death. And so as every structure, as every object on a plantation has a certain place, cemeteries also have certain logics that determine their locations.
Mm-hmm. So, Alexandra, I'm struck by a quote, right? It stands out from the feature. It was from Daryl Hambrook, one of the directors of the River Road African American Museum. He said, on a plantation, you didn't get freedom until you were dead in your grave. It's sad, but it is true. And I wonder how powerful it was to, hear those words.
Yeah, I mean, thank you so much for that question. Spending the day with Daryl Hambrook and then the following day with his sister Kathy was eye-opening. These two have been engaged in the fight to save these graves for almost 25 years. So getting to see the state of a lot of these lost graves was sad and very moving, and really drove home the need for these sites to be made visible. I would say one of the more difficult parts of the shoot is when we visited the Bruley Cemetery on the Shell Oil refinery property. You can see that in the video. It had been completely destroyed by farming and was just an empty field marked by a plaque.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys found a lot of these graves buried under chemical plants. Am I right about that? So how many of you think are still undiscovered that are out there because of situations like that?
Well, the thing is, every single plantation has at least one cemetery for its enslaved population. There are hundreds of sugarcane plantations that form a sort of seamless mosaic along both sides of the Mississippi River. So there are certainly hundreds, if not thousands, of cemeteries of the historically enslaved throughout Louisiana. And only a few have been identified, some that were in continuous use in the postbellum era after the Civil War. The formerly enslaved, of course, continued as they were, as Kathy and Daryl said, bound to the land. They continued to care for a lot of these sites. But there was also mass displacement with the social and economic transformation of the Reconstruction era. So a lot of these sites have been lost to time. A lot of them have been topographically erased from the landscape. And as you say, they've been constructed over, they've been plowed over, as Alexandra said. There are plants occupying them. There are pipelines running through them. So there are still hundreds that remain to be recovered, that can still be protected and defended and prevented from future desecration if we act now.
Yeah, we need to find these grave sites. We were talking about what happened in Tulsa a couple of hundred years ago, and still trying to find the grave sites of a lot of the people who died in that tragedy there. Ladies, I got to ask you, because this is research, this is work. I understand that, but you know, especially for you, Imani, I think that I understand you're from Louisiana. The personal connection, the feel, the human part of the work that you're taking on. What are those emotions like for the both of you?
It's very difficult work, I have to say. It's been very hard, but it's also such important work. I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't have wished anything different. It's such an honor to be able to be a part of what is a long multi-generational chain of work to recover these ancestral sites. My own family is connected with a lot of these sites as well. But it's also been really redemptive and rejuvenating to learn a bit about our ancestral history, to learn about the strategies that enslaved people used to actually mark these grave sites. In many cases, when they were denied stone for headstones prior to emancipation, they would actually plant magnolia and willow trees. The Ex-Slave Narrative Project tells us this. At the Bruisley Plantation Cemetery that Alexandra mentioned used to have what we would call these sacred groves, these trees that actually marked the grave sites of enslaved people buried there. And they form these amazing microecologies. So there's something really powerful and poignant to learn that our ancestors actually planted these trees, these sort of gifts for the future, that are holding the land together and providing oxygen for people in this region to breathe, in defiance of the chemical gases that are suffocating their descendants that are produced by these petrochemical plants. So lots of feelings.
So Alexandra, you said only one company so far has worked with the community to help preserve the cemeteries, this history. Are there any known plans to preserve more of these discovered graveyards, to protect them?
At the time that we published the video, no. There is only one company who has reached out to, it's Kathy Hambrick and the River Road African American Museum in Donaldsonville, that they work with in order to plan how to best invite the descendant community to be involved in the preservation of this site, but that is currently the only public example that we know of.
And we
understand that there's
go ahead, Mike.
Yes, Imani, go ahead.
If I could add, there have been 3 cemeteries identified on the construction site Formosa Plastics Sunshine Project, and Formosa Plastics has actively tried to block local residents and descendants from accessing the burial grounds on those properties. So there is an active fight right now by residents, led by residents of St. James, particularly Rise St. James and Inclusive Louisiana, to stop this construction and protect these sites and also protect the health of the living.
Yeah, we want to bring the attention to it because we know when there is attention, there's a public uproar for something like that, then things get done. We've seen that throughout history. We've seen that lately in the news. What more, in your opinion, do you believe that can be done? I understand the community there in St. James, as you just mentioned, is fighting back, but we want to help throughout the nation. So if there's a message that could be sent out there to people who want to get involved, what is it?
Well, I think what I hear a lot of local residents calling for is a moratorium on petrochemical development. There have been calls made, calls brought to Biden, asking him to support a moratorium on petrochemical development. because there is so much, so many cultural and historic resources, including cemeteries throughout this region that need to be found before it's too late. They need to be protected before industry breaks ground. So in order for that to happen, with all of this land being private, being owned by industry, being owned by private agriculture, there needs to be a moratorium. There needs to be a pause for us to reckon with what it is that we're grappling with, the enormity of it.
Yeah, it is enormous. It is a tough one. They worked that land for free, and we got to do more here. Got to do more. Excellent work. You ladies are, on the front lines of this, and we appreciate it because we need to know these stories. Imani Jacqueline Brown, Alexandra Eaton, thank you so much for starting your day with us, and do come back. Keep us going on this project because the more people know, the more hopefully that can be done to preserve really what is a legacy. Thank you, ladies. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.